Gotta get that pussy right.
All right, cool.
1, 2.
My neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. My neck.
Hey, beautiful people. This episode is brought to you by Chocolate Chip and Sip Live. Make sure you guys head on over to Eventbrite and get your tickets right now. May 20th at Clementine Servant Bistro. We want to see you there. Click the link in my bio at Stormy P at Chocolate Chip and Sip and get your tickets now. When is it? One more time. It's May 20th.
It's gonna be May.
That's absolutely right. And if you guys are listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. That's it. And let's get to the show. Woo! What's up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P. And this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. And today, we got some changes going on in the studio. Of course, we got the home team with us. We got Danny D. Kane. Hi. And back for another round, we got Kooky Cow, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and we already decided that's your name. You're Kooky Cow. That's it, and that's it. And today, we have some very special people because it's a very special day. It's Cinco de Mayo. So I feel like I should bring Cinco de my bros. Okay? You see me? You see me? You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing?
Very play on words.
You see me? So we got Sleeves, Staff, and Ty from the PodcastBols. We everywhere. Did I do it right?
No.
See, that's why I didn't want to do it.
It's all right. You good.
God
We're
damn
in the
it.
building. It's a pleasure to be here at the Chocolate Chip and Sip on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Woo.
That's all.
Now you do it. What did it say? Say it.
Oh, absolutely. Sleeves
Wait,
up.
first, give them the yes. That is essential. That is essential.
Yes. It Sleeves the Hustler in the building all day long. It's the Boss podcast, that is. And as always, we are everywhere. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Don't forget my man Dread in the back. Right here. His name is Tomas today with the sombrero. Day Mayo love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Back at it.
Day Mayo.
I'm so happy to have you guys here.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Yes. Sleeve stopped by previously, but I wasn't here.
I know, he's a veteran.
And you guys have never been here, so technically this is all still our virgin episode. So I like it like that.
Factual.
Cherry's getting busted.
Exactly.
You talking about
slow wine. Don't rush it.
She was already trying to get us drunk before we even got started. She bought the brown and the white and was like, just mix that shit.
Exactly. And see what happens.
See where it go.
You know what? It's Cinco de Mayo, so we sipping on some Hornitos Black Barrel, some Hornitos Lime. You know, I feel like it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Hey, Hornitos, sponsor.
Please,
Chocolate Chip and Sip. You dig?
I know that's right. I got kids
You know
to
what I'm
feed.
saying? Exactly. Plug
Got
one.
babies.
So before we get started, I just wanted to say a few things. Staff, you still married?
Yes, happily married.
I love this.
Very much happily married to my wife. It's been like a while. 8 years.
long time.
A long time.
Exactly.
So-
you win there.
I just wanted to let it be known. Anything outrageous said today would be pre-marriage. Just so everybody knows.
That's all. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Damn it,
That's
There
all.
was no
Disclaimer.
be pre-marriage. I keep trying to tell y'all that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
you
trying to
was,
tell y'all that.
you was a man before then.
Cool.
That's
cool.
all. Got Skyrie in the building over there
Yeah,
too.
Skyrie in the building. He
Hello.
checking
everybody.
checking fucking racehorses or something. I don't know. He's been
It's
checking
baseball because ain't no basketball today. But it's neither here nor there. I am paying full attention at the moment.
Knife in and stretch at the moment.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think your bucket hat looks really nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's kind of you to say. Appreciate it.
It's what I'm here for. So, my first question that I wanted to open the floor to,
Now you said there wasn't gonna be no questions. You said it was gonna be purely conversation.
Okay, well, my first topic, is that better?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. My first topic, I wanted to ask, such a lovely panel of distinguished men.
That we are.
Around what time do dudes stop lying? Like, how old are they? Let me know.
Damn, yo.
And not the group.
I mean, because I know we represent all men. You know what I'm saying?
No pressure. No pressure.
Right.
Damn, but
That's
I don't want to
such
say
an open question.
Yeah, because
That's
Lying
an open
about
question.
what?
Exactly. You can't just put that like that because there are different areas and different variables for certain situations. Because I love you, I can't tell you emotional ass certain things that I truly feel. I got to lie to your ass. What you mean?
You can't be
To
like you
get out that
overreacting right
situation,
now,
like,
or
what
you
you
being
mean?
crazy, or no, you was wrong.
You don't want to. You talk that shit. You want the truth. Your ass can't handle the truth.
Oh.
Jack
Oh.
Nicholas. You know
Sometimes
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta lie a little bit just
Jack,
to.
the
I'm
golfer,
sorry,
the golfer,
time out.
Jack Nicholas
Nicholson.
said that.
Who?
Jesus, man.
Nicholson. I fucked up, man. It's all
Oh
right.
yeah, you quite so did. He said that on
You know what I'm saying?
the
That's the
17th
beginning.
hole of the
That's
Masters.
the beginning. That's that word he
Exactly.
chose.
He said that shit too.
Okay,
Anyway.
cool. See, we're learning things already. Like, this is
Exactly.
great.
Now,
This is great.
lying about what though?
Everything. Just like y'all everywhere.
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, man, men don't lie about everything.
Nah, see,
do
nah.
we?
Most things?
No. You got it.
Maybe many
specific. Speak something to
Right.
me. What are you specifically
Yeah.
speaking of when you just said that? What came into your mind on that?
I have a few examples.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, one, I feel like there are certain situations where men feel like they have to lie to make themselves better, right? So if I meet you and you don't have a car, instinctively, without me having to ask it, I feel like men bring up, yeah, because you know my car in the shop right now, and I just said, you know what, I was thinking about going to go cop this Benz today. Why?
No,
Why?
that's that. Now, see, this is where we have to differentiate.
Yeah, there's different types of dudes out
Because
there.
that's that lame shit.
Yeah.
Because for things like that, I'm letting you know what it is from the RZIP. Like, it's no shame in my game. Yeah, I'm on this regional right now. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If you
2
want,
day
you can
passes and we will go
what
wherever
I'm
you
saying?
want.
Exactly. If you want to meet me at the joint, I'm gonna be down there. But that's how I'm getting there.
At a certain age, it's like, well, I'm even gonna waste time bullshit because
like,
you're gonna ask me.
you're
where my
gonna
Benz
know
at eventually
that I
you're
can't-
gonna
I
want to
ain't got no
ride in the
fucking
Rari eventually. You know what I mean? I
Exactly.
can't
Like,
keep
come on.
bullshitting like it's in the shop.
Cut this shit.
You're already always in the shop.
Okay, so my next situation.
But
Come on,
you
Ty.
know,
Speak on it.
they may not be planning for like 3 weeks. Like by the
he's
time
trying
she
to
find out that I don't have a
smash and go.
Ferrari and I
I'm
just
out.
got subway tokens, I should have been
Not
able to
tokens.
like
They don't
fuck
even
at
have
least twice
tokens
by
no more.
now and be on my day.
If not, I'm lacking. I need to work
Right,
on
yeah,
my
right.
game.
You
That
know,
hasn't happened yet.
yeah.
Okay, so another example. This is a main one that I get in my DMs a lot, and I'm actually starting to experience a lot. Right? If I meet a man and he's under 45,
Okay.
right, and I ask you, what's your IG or do you have social media?
Okay.
If you tell me no, but you're current on everything else, I mean, your shoe game is current, your clothes are current, you like young bitches.
Oh,
That make you current if you like young bitches.
If you like young
must.
bitches, you gotta.
If you like old bitches, you ain't current.
Yeah, if you
Listen,
like,
if you're doing the hey baby dance, you up on shit. You know what I mean?
if you like young bitches, that means you have to stay a little bit current so y'all can have conversation pieces. You know what I mean? So if you are still current and you tell me you don't have social media, I feel like you got a family and you're lying.
I get you. You need young bitch bait. So you
Yeah,
gotta-
yeah. So why do around what time do they stop lying? Because a lot of men are doing this. It's like, if you got a family, just say you got a family.
I guess, yeah, because they're trying to get the most out of you without you finding out that they have
the
a
shortest
family
time possible.
Yeah,
Exactly.
or some girlfriend or something like that. Can't have you all up in my business. You know what I mean? So this is why they're gonna be like, well, no, I don't have social media. No, same time, you could be like me and just not really be on social media like that. You know what I mean? So there are some dudes
but
who ain't gonna
there
have.
wouldn't be the expectation. Of
We
you
had to
be,
make you an IG page.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So
He had a good reason, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way. people don't
Goddamn,
need to know
just
that.
tell
Now
everybody
they
you on a
gonna know.
run.
Like, they should think-
Goddamn, what the fuck? Shit.
Either way,
that
like
bitch still looking for him.
What the hell?
it doesn't matter if they like current on, at least from my perspective, they can get that information from anywhere. Like you could be watching TV and be current on social media
and shit,
things
yeah.
and not have any social media outlets, or maybe just have one or two, or maybe you got friends that talk a bunch of shit and your group text with your homies, you finding out all this current shit. Oh, this who hot in the rap game now? All right, I'm used to that.
would you feel better if you asked him for his socials and he was like, well, I'm not comfortable giving you that yet?
Well, you know what? It's funny that you say that. I'm going to say yes, or I feel like you would tell me something other than I don't have social media, because this one gentleman who I had been talking to, you know, a few weeks go by and I'm like, yeah, you know, let's exchange social media. And he sent me his social media. By this time we had already fucked.
Wait, he sent it to you after you already did it?
We had already fucked.
You already
No,
gave up the
so-
goods.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all
Oh,
something.
man,
good
he didn't even have to give you the social media.
He gave like a Friendster after that. Like, here,
tell y'all.
fuck with
was
this
like,
MySpace.
I hope he wasn't
No.
like, it was like, I'm giving you this out of pity. Yeah, you're going to give it up.
No, he gave me his social media. Like, I'm talking about, it's just a regular day. I'm like, yo, what's your IG? He gives it to me, right? This nigga is married.
Oh, that's why he ain't want to give it to you before you smashed.
Right. He put all the cards on the table at that point.
Y'all don't
Whatever. Check it out.
understand.
If you would have found out he was married, would you have smashed him first?
So is it like he's still with his wife, or is like what?
He bold.
Like,
He
you know what I'm
bold
saying?
now. He
what-
like, yeah.
He's still posting pictures
Maybe
with
he's
his wife.
trying.
Like,
Is he trying to run you
family
off
day
now?
and shit? Like,
is this like a easy way for him to get rid of you?
Not only was he still married, we had already fucked in his house. So now I'm confused. Like, how the fuck did I miss he was married?
Damn, he's good.
How did I miss it?
No. Now, see, this is where I got to come in on that one. See, there's levels to this shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Break down the levels.
Listen, dog. You already on some shit because you're doing your dirt. All right, we go there.
The karmatic impact of
Exactly.
fucking in your house.
Dog,
Like, he
you
is
get what
going
I'm
to blow
saying?
both his
Hide
front
all the
tires.
pictures.
Are you
shit,
serious, dog?
Hide all the little lady
Like, you ain't got
shoes.
enough decency, even if it sound crazy. Like, yeah, nah, my crib fucked up. Meet me at, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, the courtyard, whatever the fuck. But you know what I'm saying? On some real shit, and we could chill and do whatever. But your crib,
It's
dog?
a test for her because now he's like, listen, I already done smashed you several times. So if you smash several times, I'm assuming you enjoyed the smashing because you came back from.
It
one
was only one time.
Well, okay. Well, would you smash again?
I mean, now, shit, you know too much.
The point is, he's letting you see all this now, so now you know who he is, and if you want to continue, it's on you.
I just want to start this story by saying this was like 8 years ago before I found myself. Okay. Long story short, I did continue to smash, but I continued to smash 4 years later after telling him he had to pay me to smash. So it then entered an arrangement because you married, and I feel like if I can't benefit anything from it, the
Now, do
least
you
can
charge
do is
more for
compensate
married
me.
men if they got to pay?
Listen, pimping since pimping since been pimping.
you got to
know
pay
what
the
I'm
married
saying?
man fee.
Listen, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be funny.
The whole situation.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be funny. I feel like if
You want
you are
these
married,
goodies? You need these goodies?
Yes.
You gonna pay for these
I
goodies?
mean,
man?
because a single man wouldn't have a surcharge, so it
Exactly.
makes sense that the married man does.
Yeah.
no,
That-
but
that's
my
fair.
problem is not
She's
only was
taking
he
certain
married,
risks.
he wanted to do boyfriend shit. And I'm like, you want a lot of my time, but I can't benefit from this.
At all,
you
man.
are getting dick. You are getting a great time. I'm sorry, vagina. My bad.
We don't
y'all.
know what you was into. He might have been into that.
You was getting.
He might have been into
I'm
that.
just
I
saying,
don't
like,
know.
You know,
you're-
she be on some shit.
Yeah.
But go
Yeah,
ahead.
we're not knocking if that's his twist.
You're getting sex. You want a lot of my
You know he
time,
meant
but
that shit.
I can't benefit nothing from this. So the least you can do is compensate me for my time. You know,
Okay.
Yeah, I hear
Married
that.
surcharge.
Mary search.
Did you
a lot
ever
of
feel like
sense.
you could be in danger if his wife found out?
No, because
We was cool.
You and the wife ever cross paths and give each other dirty looks or something like that?
No.
That wouldn't happen.
It might.
He was like really wild. Like,
See? They wild. He
No.
might.
He was wild and she was wild. Like one time, like,
See?
like I said, he wanted to do boyfriend shit. Like one time, he just popped up in my house with like a bike for my son, but he was in his wife's car, like with the bike.
Ouch.
Like
I thought you
he
were saying
was
with the
just
wife.
wild. No, like he
See?
was wild.
These niggas
wild.
have no.
He lucky
no,
he
no.
ain't veer off on the
Exactly.
highway into
But
like a ditch or some
I
shit.
say
man.
that to say, as we continued the arrangement, I realized his wife just didn't. I don't want to say
She didn't
didn't care. It was
Yeah.
like
Or she was
a
over it.
blinder. Maybe she was over it. Maybe that's a
Maybe
better.
you were just one of many.
I feel like
Is cheap.
I was one getting paid. I don't think the other many was getting paid, but I was getting benefits from mine. I didn't
heard that.
see
I heard
the
that.
other ones getting benefits from it.
Did you know other ones?
I would see them in passing.
Damn.
Yeah, like
So
look,
wait, but now can homie say he had a stable?
I feel
Were
like
you a stallion
I-
in the stable?
She was.
I feel like
She
I was not as
She was the top stallion, but
And he was like, "Yeah, I pay. I don't care.
know
It's
what I'm
cool."
saying?
First of all, I was a prize pony. Okay.
Okay.
You put my.
You
all
get
right,
shit out of
PP.
Call me by my
Prize
name.
Pony. Okay.
Prize
Thank you.
Punani. That's what
Thank
she.
you.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Even
all.
better.
All right, that, we got
Even
it.
better.
Wow.
But no, like they weren't getting the trips I was getting. They weren't getting the money that I was getting. They weren't getting everything else that I was getting. But
So
if they
she
don't know how,
absolutely was the race.
She was a bottom. You know
She
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
race. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This the one I show off.
Right.
You understand?
This
You dig what
the
I'm
one I
saying?
display. You know what
listen,
I'm
if
saying?
y'all don't know how to negotiate for y'all pussy, that's on y'all.
Ain't
I'm
it?
just saying, I'm not gonna waste my
Right.
time.
Negotiations is us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
So moving forward, I had saw Kyle or Dan. Do you have that picture ready?
Yeah, it's over there.
Speaking of married, and married things. Staff, you are married, right?
Staff is very, very happily married. I love my wife.
I just want to keep
very
reiterating
much.
that.
She is my better half. She inspires me to do better.
Come on, you better.
I love her.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong
I
with
love
that.
her.
I hope this is one that
If
she
I could
listens
do it
to.
all over again, I would marry the same woman
She need to
again.
hear this one.
1,000 times over.
But save it for a holiday and then play it for her. Like,
Okay.
It is Mother's Day right here.
Mother's Day is around the
Drop
corner.
That shit right on that.
She is the mother of my 2 darling children.
Now,
Absolutely.
I love how you just ooze expression and emotion over her.
rhapsodically.
So I want to ask you, with all that being said, would you be willing to do this for her? And y'all can pull this picture up if y'all can.
It sounds like gonna be some wild shit already.
It's not,
I ain't
it's
seen the
not.
goddamn
It's
picture.
like-
It's gonna be
like-
something crazy.
Wait, why it's
picture
not
over
on
there?
this one? Oh
It's
man,
behind me.
what?
It's coming up
That's
in
no
a
picture.
second.
What kind of games you playing?
Okay,
Look
so
behind you, man.
What is that?
So I don't know if you can see.
No.
Let me explain it for the people listening
Oh.
on audio.
What's
Let
going
me
on?
explain it.
What do you mean what's
Let me
going on?
explain
Oh,
it.
out like that.
Let me
Why would I
explain
play
it.
myself? I'm gonna play
To
us.
what purpose?
That will play me and my wife and my kids.
Let me explain it for
and
the
my
people.
daddy and my granny.
Let her
But go ahead.
explain.
But go
Let her
ahead.
Let me
my
explain it for
daddy.
the people who are listening. Not the dad. Goddamn. For the people who are listening on audio, there is a couple who are standing at, let's say, a Cinnabon. It's not a Cinnabon, but we're going to say
Yeah,
Cinnabon.
I know like a
Cinnabon.
Spanish Cinnabon.
So-
There ain't no Cinnabon.
So the woman has on a very nice little black dress, right? So with that, what
Wait,
would you
man,
wear?
shit.
Some heels,
Boy got
right?
the heels on. I just-
Unfortunately,
He got a purse,
in
too, a
this
big- a
picture,
pocketbook.
right,
Yeah.
the man is wearing her heels, and she is wearing his slides. You know, because ladies, your feet hurt, right?
Yeah.
So
You
You can always wear slides. I ain't wearing no.
I would just
fucking
go
heels.
barefoot if she needs some slides. And my ass in them heels, I'll be too heavy. Like, it don't even make no sense.
no.
I mean, I don't wear the same
I'm not wearing-
size
yeah,
as
yeah,
who
right,
the hell
right,
I'm
yeah.
dating.
Never
Yo,
wearing
exactly.
your fucking
Those are
shoes.
her heels.
Yeah.
Those are her heels. And that's how he fit
I'm
them
never
Jones.
wearing-
Those is his
I
heels.
mean, he could just be a little foot ass dude, though.
I'm
Like,
never,
that's not
I'm never
nah.
putting on
You know
your
what I mean?
fucking
I'm wearing your
shoes.
shoes. No.
Fuck am I doing
can't
out
fit.
here?
Okay. So
Manly shit going on over here.
Let-
I
let-
can't do that.
And that's a heel you gotta know how to walk in that.
He knew how to stand in that motherfucker
You know what I'm saying?
to pose and do a picture.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of
That's
here.
not a
bro.
wedge.
So let
That's
me
a
ask you a
heel.
question, right?
Yeah.
As far as, let's take it down the steps. So apparently, first step, no, you're not wearing the shoes. Nobody's wearing the shoes.
I'm not wearing
Hell
shoes.
no.
Dan, are you gonna wear the shoes?
I have heels
Really?
at home. Yes.
Like the red
If you had
ones?
told me, yes, I would
Yeah.
have worn them in.
Okay, so would you wear your
Prep
girls'
for next
heels?
time.
Honestly, yeah.
Dan,
I'd be down.
Kyle, would you wear your girls' heels?
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry.
Okay, so that's the first step. The next step is,
So do you look at us as less than if we don't want to wear the
I'm okay with that.
I
if
think
you
it's
do.
situational.
I'm good. Look at me as
Situational.
less
Whatever.
than a motherfucker.
No,
I ain't wearing
that's
no
not-
heels.
Everything ain't for
Shit.
I
everybody.
just walk around barefooted.
I think one of our slogans here is everything ain't for everybody.
And that's the whole thing. Like, she can wear his slides, and he can
I just
be
go
comfortable being
rugged
bare.
foot
Like,
out there.
well,
Yeah.
since you're wearing my shoes,
I gotta
I'm
put
going to
your
wear
heels
yours.
on.
Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck?
What if it was rocky out there?
God, babe, these are killing my pinky.
What if it was rocky out there?
If it's rocky out there, I'm going to break the shit out of my ankle wearing those. Like, where's the value
That's what
in
I'm
me wearing
saying.
stilts?
His heavy ass
if
is
it's
gonna break
rocky?
the shoes, and it don't
Because
don't make
that
sense.
denotes that he has practice. If it's rocky, like, well, yeah, I should definitely wear these if it's rocky because I can handle it.
He was way too comfortable.
Okay, TC, can't nobody hear you.
I mean, like his back was.
Wait a minute.
I'm not going to say that he posed. I don't. Based on what I saw, he fucked up. But I can't say that he knew somebody was like, take my picture.
Yes,
cheese
he
while
did.
I got
Yeah,
on.
he knew.
Yes, the
He knew.
fuck he did.
You're saying that because he got on heels in the bag. I get it. But at
Okay.
least had they been
It's
facing
called
the camera
sta-
and
bro,
together and all
that-
this shit,
no,
that's one thing.
No, dog, that's how they do
I'm just
shit
saying I don't
nowadays.
know.
Stage left. It was staged the fuck up.
So let me ask y'all a
Alright, but
question.
anyway.
If your girl's feet is hurting and she says, "Can I have your shoes?" You gonna walk barefoot or you gonna walk in socks for her?
Yeah, if it's like that, if her feet killing her like that, I mean, you know.
Staff wife, I hope you're listening to this, and I want you to
but
make
look,
sure he gives you
look,
his
look,
shoes.
look. Realistically, like if we going out on a hike, I'm gonna have her, properly prepared. Like we'll put some sneakers on. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she won't be in a situation like, oh, babe, my feet are killing me. If they hurt that bad, well, let's sit down, let's chill out. I mean, I'm trying to think of scenarios why
I
we
mean,
got a
Okay.
wait, the true G would have saw those shoes and be like, your feet gonna be hurting if you wear those,
right? Yeah, you recognize that from the gate. Like, yeah.
And gonna buy you proper joints from the rip, and if not, we'll do this last mile. I can give you my joints.
We
I
still
might
talking
just
about
carry
miles
you.
in the hike. They put you on heels. They wasn't hiking nowhere.
She
Like,
just talking about
On
the
on
walk.
behalf of
If
women,
her
right?
feet hurt that badly, we can just chill for a minute.
I don't know if y'all know this,
Sit down.
right? But if you are wearing heels and you put lotion on your feet, your feet will
Slide to
slide,
the front.
causing pressure on the front, especially if it's like a strap toe. So they might have been comfortable to her, but she just accidentally fucked up. Maybe sometimes she won't be ashy on her feet, didn't think about, so like this might be something she wasn't really prepared
That's
for.
still not a
See,
pass
that's
for
a
him
mistake.
to wear it.
Why
That's a
am I
mistake,
will
right?
carry your-
But hold up,
your
though.
heels.
But
I
hold
don't
up,
need to wear 'em.
because I got a mama, I got 2 sisters, and I've had this wife for a very long time.
Not this way.
Not
If you're
this
going
way.
out with some heels that you know might make you a little bit uncomfortable, the true female G will have some slides, some little flats that she can put right in her purse, break them joints out.
The purse he's
when the
holding.
feet start.
The purse he's
and
holding.
I'll gladly hold that joint, especially if you got her flats in it. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
what if he was holding a purse because she was about to hold the food?
Not the way he got
Teamwork
that
make the
joint
dream work.
thrown over his shoulder.
You can't give him that credit.
That was
if
an
he got
accessory,
on
that was an
heels.
accessory for
Okay.
He
him.
has lost all
Sorry.
benefit of any doubt.
Throw that shit all the way
My only
out.
pushback, he had on like cargo shorts, so he wasn't like fully dressed. So I'm thinking maybe that's not what.
You see my face?
Yeah, like he got on Old Navy shorts. Like he wasn't planning on wearing heels today.
That nigga, look at his
Not to
ankle.
mention,
It's
right, that
look
shit's
at him
strapped around in the whole
He got the
Magilla,
whole. He
dog.
ready to go. Like, look at him. Like, no.
He also has the calves for it. I mean, come
Exactly.
I wasn't. That was what I was about to say. His
That's what I'm
legs
saying,
look
like,
really
yeah,
nice
like,
in this.
I feel like we're making a lot of assumptions that they switched shoe wear. Like they might have just showed up to that restaurant.
Just came
on.
out
Yeah,
like
those
that,
muscles.
you know?
No, he wears those. Awesome.
Right, exactly. The way
I'm
that
not
cap
gonna
look,
He can
rock
dunk a
them
basketball. He's 5'4".
Let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna play with you. Okay, you done? Are you done?
One more.
Are you?
That shit is ridiculous. I'm done.
So I also want to shout out Cookie Cow has his own podcast. It's called Try Jam Podcast. And
we gonna link eyes.
yeah,
absolutely.
I had heard on his podcast one day he had asked a gentleman, "Where do you masturbate?"
What? What's
So, it wasn't where do you masturbate. A guest on his podcast was talking about how he has to masturbate in the backyard because his family be
Wow.
home sometime. So I wanted to ask y'all, where
I'm
do you go
guessing they have
masturbate?
proper fencing.
Go on.
They don't have a bathroom.
I have my own domicile, so
Okay, wait.
I do it
Let
properly.
me time out. Kyle, what was it? Tell me first.
I don't recall this story very well.
I'd have blocked
But you
it
know
out
what I'm
days
talking
ago.
about?
You there for that?
I do not remember this at
Just
all. Do you
about.
remember? Like,
No, this wasn't recent.
it wasn't recent.
It's not a usual topic of Tri-Jam conversation.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, never mind. Fuck it then. Where y'all masturbate? Fuck
Well,
that.
I mean, I live alone, so I'll just jerk off running up and down the hall. I
In
don't
the
give a
kitchen?
fuck.
I'm
Ain't
sorry,
nobody
what?
gonna see me.
That's all.
Like whatever.
Exactly.
So you
It's
should be out here-
noon. Just whatever. It's like Silence of the Lambs. I broke my wrist. You want to see the blood? I just fling that shit at the wall.
Damn.
So you should be out here skeeting on a ghost as you're
My
running
place
the
is
house.
slow. As long as my landlord ain't watching this, I'm good.
Exactly.
Turn on the blue light, I might get evicted, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Exactly. That's it. I live by myself. It's whatever, B. But 9 times out of 10 in my bedroom,
Okay, not the hallway for him, but
You know what
either
I'm
way,
saying?
different
Yeah.
strokes,
Okay.
different folks.
exactly.
The
man.
hallway sounds like a cool place, though.
You better know it.
Okay, what about you?
I don't masturbate.
Ever?
I have a wife.
You'll never clear that chamber?
Me and my wife have a very healthy sex life.
She don't go on vacation?
He going so PC. Get the
is
fuck out of
married
here.
this
now.
motherfucker
Fuck
on earth
out of
right
here.
now.
Like,
Yeah, she don't go on work trips, no nothing?
See, what happens is when you love someone the way I love someone, right? When your wife can't have sex, then you too abstain.
What he's not telling you is that he jerked off on the way here in my car, which was the weirdest shit ever. But we just looked out the window while we was on here.
We just act like we ain't
Because
seen
they know
it.
me so long, they just used to it.
He was sitting next to you.
exactly.
Okay. So, do y'all have sex when her period's on?
Wow.
Look at his face.
Oh my gosh, where is this going?
It's okay. Don't sweat. Don't sweat. Don't
it's
sweat.
too
You're doing
late.
great. You're doing great.
He done
You're
ran
doing
a
great.
couple in his
Wow.
day.
No.
You ain't never ran no red light.
Stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting, dog. You about to be 42.
Come on, you too old not to be running red lights, dog. I'm gonna be real with you.
Like,
If I meet a
shut up.
42-year-old and he don't run red lights,
But
we
you
got a
have
problem.
to. You have to run the red light though.
So
Do you
I'm-
have to?
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
every month. I'm
Yes,
not
yeah.
saying every month,
At
but
some point
sometimes
in
that
time, your
pussy be
bitch want that.
throbbing.
No, now listen. Sometimes it might happen accidentally.
Okay.
But if it's known,
If it's known,
No
it's usually
means
not
no.
something you'd be like, oh, where'd you want it? Yes. No.
I just want you to know that I have a vagina. Surprisingly.
Get outta here.
Surprisingly.
Get outta here.
Surprisingly.
Jadone said.
Say it ain't so.
Get outta here.
Say it ain't so.
If I also had a husband and we had been happily married for multiple years,
You want
Like
to run
he
red
is.
lights?
you think I'm not getting no dick with my period on?
But see, that's a personal thing.
I don't think it
Because-
has to be every month.
No. But everybody doesn't like that. All women don't like that.
Okay. It's funny because I feel like a majority of women honestly get more horny when their period is about to come on.
They absolutely do. That's factual.
But there's a difference between about to come on.
All right, so hear me on
being
this.
on.
So let's get into the nitty of it. So listen.
That's why I said sometimes accidentally.
Respectfully, as a woman, it's never accidental. I know it's coming, and it might be already on. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't know, and you just knocked it on. We do that a lot.
So hold on.
She been lying to me
Hold
all
on.
this
Hold on. It's
lying to me. All these shits. God damn.
It's levels to the red light.
I'll be right back.
It's levels to the red light.
Okay, I agree.
All right, so listen. When you just come on, fuck you, fuck no, get your clotting ass the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
all right?
that's savage.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not. See,
No,
see?
my.
Every time I think I'm like bad, like
Sleeve say, hold my beer.
Yeah.
taught me every time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Thank you. You interrupted me.
Sorry.
So anyway,
Oh my God.
fuck out of here. Get that clot shit north, all right, away from me, all right. Now, when you're about to be a day or so and you're spotting and you're light, get the towel out,
That's
get the
different.
rag
That's
go,
different.
and let's go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that
Fuck
warm
you,
soapy
mean?
rag.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you know,
Fuck you mean?
full blown,
Let's cut the
full
bullshit.
flow.
Like, nah.
I do want to say a pro tip, which I just learned about. Right, easier than the towel for cleanup. My girlfriend told me she used puppy pads. She put the puppy pad down when she has sex on her period, and it's easier for cleanup. Yeah.
Wow. I'll start getting them delivered
So
to my
now that
crib.
we-
They're going to
so-
know I'm freaky as a motherfucker.
so hold
I
on.
don't even have
They
a
got a little
dog.
quiet when you said that.
I gotta ask a question since we on this topic now. It just went from doing it. Now I'm gonna take it to another level. I
Let's
heard
go.
this about females not too long ago.
Let me know.
All right, that some put like sponges up their pussy while their period is on, so these freak motherfuckers will eat the coochie.
What?
Yeah,
I just would like to
Yikes.
touch on that for a second.
I heard that. You know what I'm saying? This some that. This
Wouldn't
some
that
shit I
like
deserve.
soak up too much lubricant?
First, I would like to say,
Listen, this is what I heard. How it go down.
you ever notice that in porn, the women are never on their period? They put tampons up there so that it stops the blood, and they still get fucked, right?
Ha
I thought they just didn't have sex on their period.
No. If you got something scheduled, you want that money, especially if you fucking for money.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
So next, I have put a tampon in so a nigga can eat my coochie. But I use tampons all the time, but I have got my coochie on my period with a tampon. And the crazy part is I didn't even ask him to do it. I was like, no, man, my period on it. He was like, that's cool. And he moved that
Damn, he
string
was
to
like,
the
"That's
side
cool."
like a gentleman, and he literally ate shit up.
Interview with a vampire.
Boom,
What
boom.
the fuck, dog?
What?
Wow.
But it's nothing. It's nothing.
Wowzers.
It's nothing coming out. That's what tampons are for. So it's nothing coming out. You just move it to the side, and that's it. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow!
She was like, I'm on my
Somebody just
period.
told
And he
him
was
they
like, yeah,
goddamn self.
that's
What
cool.
happened?
This nigga in the background talking about there's a certain level of comfort to do that with him. There's no level of comfort. I am not
No.
ever eating your coochie while
You're
you're
on your
bleeding.
period. I don't care if
Okay.
it's a
Get the
tampon
fuck
in there
away
or
from me.
not.
Okay,
Like,
so
no.
also,
Fuck
I have like
It's
you know
something grown.
been getting head, and I didn't know like my period. I was ending depo.
You just said you
Wait,
always
no,
know.
Yeah, you just.
We don't believe anything you say.
I would like to make a quick caveat, right? I was, and women are going to be like behind
I
me
don't
when I say
believe
this. I was
all
ending
bullshit
depo,
now.
and when you're getting off depo, your period isn't regular. Like I literally was like spotting on and off for like a year, right? It's the worst shit ever. I don't recommend depo at all. By the way,
I won't get it.
tell your ladies
I won't
don't
take
get
it. Yeah,
depo.
I'm not.
I won't take it.
I'm not touching that shit.
I'll leave that alone.
I was getting head, and literally this man like came up, and it was just blood like all on his
Did you
face.
tell him? Did you tell him to just let him go? You let him rock out like
the
that,
crazy
did you?
part is this nigga was
shot
biracial,
him.
but he was like
Damn.
the same color as powder. Y'all remember powder?
So he's like translucent.
So he came up with war paint on his face.
Yes. I have never felt bad about anything. I felt bad in that moment, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he just wiped his mouth and said, it's okay, and kept eating. And I said, all right.
Yo, okay, I'm
I'd
already
have threw
starting to
myself down
gather
a flight
that
of
you
steps.
mess with some strange
Threw myself
dudes.
down a flight of steps if I come up and I see all this shit on my face. Like I'm.
Beyond that, let's just keep it a beam. Y'all pussy stink when your period on,
Whoa,
dog.
whoa.
Listen, dog,
Talk, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Listen,
Don't say that.
listen,
Don't say that. Speak for
no,
yourself.
Ain't no way in the world a period pussy. It's a cleanse. You're cleansing yourself.
Okay, right.
All right.
but
So what
hear
do
me
you
out.
mean?
Unless
Stop it.
Unless you have a slight case of BV or a yeast infection, your period smells like nothing. It doesn't
I
smell
prefer
like
the
blood.
stink.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, fam.
Well timed.
There's a bit
Dan.
of a stench.
Dan,
Yeah, I will say, like, my last girlfriend, every time she was on her period, if she was sitting next to me, if she was sitting like within 6 feet of me, I could smell it.
did she use tampons or pads?
smell pads,
Pads,
can't
and then
smell
later on tampons.
I feel like pads will make a difference because that's just blood
Just leaking.
sitting on the outside.
You're not making sense. You're cleansing your body. It's going to be a stench.
Okay, but if you're cleansing something that doesn't stink, why would it be a stench?
Because it's still cleansing.
It's not okay.
It's still coming out.
I mean, listen to
I feel like-
OBGYN sleeves over this. Like, just guaranteeing that
Dr.
something's supposed
Sleeves.
to.
Dan,
Damn, boy.
I will say specifically.
There's one thing I know, it's vagina.
Right, like
I will say specifically, I smelled the iron. That's what it was
From
in
the
the
blood.
blood,
Yeah,
right?
it's different.
And that's what it was. Like, if she was next to me, I was like, "Oh, iron. Oh, you're on your period, aren't you?" It's like, "Yeah."
You on your
You know-
period, baby?
right. I'd have been like, Sniff,
I can smell it.
Get the fuck out of here with your bloody ass. No.
I feel
You're no
like,
good to me for a week. Damn.
I feel like if it was
Come
that
back- come
easy,
back in
y'all
a week.
wouldn't fall for the.
Please, please.
If it was that easy, y'all wouldn't fall for the "you knock my period on" so much. Cause y'all don't be knocking the period
That
on
is
that
more
much.
than reasonable to assume that.
No, I get that. I'm just talking about on the
Damn,
eat level.
Thomas,
I'm
you a
not
savage.
like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the
He's
fucking
like,
like no. I can get that iron shit, so that's cool. But I'm just talking about for me. It's no way because of what I've felt in my life with the period that I'm going to put my face down there while you are bleeding. Kiss my ass
With the beard he got too?
That's your lady.
It's all gonna get trapped in the beard.
He's gonna have that all weekend.
But what's
that's
the
gonna
thing?
need a deep cleanse.
But the crazy
Deep
part
cleanse.
is, it's not even really blood.
It is.
It's not.
Isn't it like cells?
It's not. It's uterine
Lining, tissue?
It's not blood.
Guess what? Guess what it looks like to me.
You know
Guess what? Hey. Guess what it looks like to me. I don't care about your breakdown.
Is it red?
Yeah,
Did it come
it's
out of your
yeah,
body?
exactly. It ain't
Blood.
It ain't ketchup.
I just
It
want
ain't
to say.
ketchup. It ain't fruit punch.
Exactly.
I just want to say, if y'all watch CSI, you know they can tell when the niggas be lying, talking about, oh, her period just came on. No, it's not. That's
No,
not
it's not.
blood.
You murdered her.
Yeah, they be like, yo, it's not menstrual blood. This is a different type of substance. They say that because it's different.
All right. All right.
It's blood.
So we should. So
his mama
that
name him
means it's
blood.
edible, like
I'm
that.
gonna call him blood.
Right.
All right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You ain't gonna tell me nothing else.
His
Shit.
mama name him blood. I'm gonna call him blood.
That's it.
So switching gears for a bit, one of our favorite questions to ask on Chocolate
We'll
Chip
switch
and Sip.
gears to now.
Yeah. Well, this one is a little more tame. One of our favorite questions to ask on Chocolate Chip and Sip is, what is the worst date that you've ever been on? Damn.
I know.
I know. Like I can remember going on like a date and like the woman was real late, like didn't show up, and like I was there and I texted them and they were like, "Well, yeah, I'm still at the house getting ready." I had just drove a half. And they still wasn't there because they lived close to the restaurant. So the end of that date was them texting me and leaving me cussing voicemails because I bounced. I went home.
Oh, and they still went.
Yeah. I ain't tell them I was leaving. I just bounced because they wasted my time.
And you decided to reciprocate.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And,
Okay.
I don't know if that was necessarily a bad date, but that was the first thing that popped in my mind.
Okay.
I got one. It was probably about 2 and change ago, 2 years ago. Actually, I think it was up. What's the shit called? Up in Chestnut Hill, McGillicuddy's or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
McMenamins?
McMenamins. Yeah. McMenamins.
Shout out Uptown.
Fish and chips.
This was the first time. Like normally, like you know, I'm try to be a chatty boy and enjoy shit. Man, this date was so fucking dull. It
was boring?
Absolutely. This bitch you ain't had no rap and you know when you trying to just like create conversation, like you trying to talk about this and you like something you can maybe talk about and you just
And then you didn't get that vibe prior to the date.
at all. And
Right.
then I get there and you just on some
Was this the first date?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last. You know what I'm
Okay, see,
saying?
now that you say that, it makes me think.
Pre-marriage.
Yeah, of course. So I didn't really have bad dates like that.
Right.
You guys know me. You know my personality. We don't have bad dates. We have good times. But when he said trying to force a conversation with somebody one time, I did go out on a date with this one woman, and I just blocked the whole date out because I picked her up, and she brought her son with her.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, that's the absolute worst date.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Fuck you, man.
it was like a little kid.
Let's go back. Where was the date?
Like Fridays or something like that.
Okay. and you didn't see the kid, so you got in Fridays, or you picked her up from her house?
Came to the crib, pick her up, and she came out with a kid.
I'd have Jade right off. Walking to the car.
I was like,
What you need me to take him to your grandma or something
You
like
need me
that?
to drop him to the city?
Oh, we got.
I was thinking it was one of the things where you ran to, you couldn't find a babysitter.
And this
or
was,
something,
you
or
didn't know
it happened-
prior that he was going to be part of
No,
it.
no,
Did
no,
you
no,
know
no.
she had a kid?
I don't remember.
I
Like I told you, the whole time I'm like, once we got in the car, we left, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? I got this kid.
This nigga talking about put on Coco Melon. What the fuck?
I just got to the Fridays. I remember I ordered some food. I don't even remember what they ordered, but I think he got a kid's meal.
You know he did.
Absolutely.
And I don't even remember what happened. Like it just was like, yeah, never again. This one
What the
done.
fuck? So afterwards, did she contact you?
No, I didn't mess with her no more after that.
Did she
There
reach
is
out
no
though?
afterwards.
Oh, probably. I mean, this is
What the hell
this
he
is a
care? He
long
wasn't
time ago.
responding at that
Yeah.
point. Like,
The kid was like, "Thank you, light skinned man." You know what
It was
I'm
just
saying?
like-
Good looking on this meal.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, you know, I'm laughing because it's funny to me at the time, but I'm like, yo, you gotta be what?
What would y'all do if y'all picked the girl up and she had a kid?
Oh, I'd have been like, "Hey, listen, you going to the babysitter?" Oh no, they was coming. Oh yeah, real quick, stay right there. I'll be right back.
You want to get some gas?
Oh yeah, and I ain't never coming back.
man, I don't know how I ain't get this gas before I picked you up. I'm so stupid. Let me go do this because I don't want you to smell like gas while we going out. So I'm gonna go do it. If I smell like gas, it's fine.
Or Scott, he be like,
Well,
"Damn, I left my wallet."
I'll be right
Yo,
back.
I got y'all. Yo, right there. I'll be right back. Yo, all right, yeah, fuck you.
Well, we could just ride with you while you go pick up your wallet.
Absolutely not, bitch.
Absolutely not, bitch. He probably gets the point.
not even absolutely.
That'd have been so funny. Well, we can ride with you. Absolutely not, bitch. You ain't going nowhere with me.
I just want to say the name of the pod is absolutely not, bitch. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but who does that? Like, who does that?
Yeah, no, absolutely
That
not,
is inappropriate.
You're supposed to at
Crazy.
least shoot me a text message or call me ahead of time. Like, listen, I couldn't get a babysitter. I know it's a little inconvenient, but I gotta bring my young.
You're gonna walk up with something.
But see, I don't even think that was premeditated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she knew,
Probably
like,
was.
but she could even be like, well, you know, if you date me, I'm part of a package. You gotta take.
All right,
my
I
son out
hear
with you.
that. All right, cool.
yeah.
Little nigga get a cheeseburger, but if I don't know that beforehand,
Right.
Like,
No,
if
you
I'm
don't
saying
just
some
surprise.
nuggets, but like, yeah,
It's like, what?
and some nuggets,
Because if you'd have showed up with your kid and she didn't,
Right,
she'd
yeah,
have been, hey,
yeah.
I mean, well, this is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Or maybe she'd be like, oh shit, we bringing our kids? Hold up.
No.
And run back and yours.
I got 4.
right.
Hey y'all,
I know.
he's treating.
She blow the whistle.
He's treating.
We going to Fridays.
Just say be the nice man.
Light skinned man treating. This
You
nice
my
light
dad?
skinned man. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Listen. On that note, I swear to God, a homie of mine, a good friend of mine, like always have her little nieces and nephews over. I was over the spot. Yo, the little girl called me Pop Pop.
No.
I was fucking
Damn.
done. I felt good and bad at the same time.
That
and
makes a
shit.
lot of sense.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's status, but damn.
Pop
That's
Pop.
sad.
You know what I'm saying? That's status.
That's
Like, you know what I'm
status?
saying? Damn, Pop Pop said, fuck that. Salt and pepper beard is here.
Oh, my
it's
God.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
Salt and pepper beard.
It's coming. It's coming, dog.
Salt and
It's coming. It's coming. That's a video coming. Don't forget it twisted.
So, I started the episode by saying I wanted to ask you guys some questions as distinguished men.
Yep.
So, the next thing that I wanted to ask or find out the answer to, I saw this online and it said, if a nigga butt ass naked when y'all have sex, he either love you or you got some good pussy. True or false?
That nigga just want to butt ass naked. Yo.
What season of the year is it? Is it summertime?
No, let's. I don't know. That's not what the post said. It didn't have fucking weather specifics. Goddamn it.
I mean, he just might be a boy that like to be butt ass niggas. Some people do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't,
Maybe
you know.
just not ashamed of his body.
He's anti go through the dick hole of the underwear.
exactly. Like, yeah.
he's
But
like
who
to be
does
free.
that though? That's crazy. Like, I don't understand the point that some dudes do that. That's wild to me.
Now, if I
That's wild. That's wild. I wasn't gonna say names.
You were
I wasn't gonna name names.
and I knew there was going to be an interjection.
But when dick hole sex came up,
hold on.
Can I just say
I was a
something?
master of dick hole.
when dick hole sex came up,
Because listen, if I ain't really fuck with, if you was a new bitch,
And
you
you
know what I'm
buried.
saying? If you was a new bitch and I'm just getting that new pussy, yeah, man, I ain't trust the barrier when I was in my 20s.
Wow.
I needed the condom and I wanted to fill that barrier with my boxes
Did you
and my
get
drawers.
crabs or something?
No, but I
You
just
were you scared of crabs?
I just was scared
Of everything.
Of just you was
Everything.
everything. You knew pussy. See, I don't know yet. Let me get comfortable
Everything.
with you. That's just how I had something in my head. I just was like, you know what I'm saying? I like bopping too from the motherfucking dick hole. Look at that shit. That's all bop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it
bop
was.
from the
He
dick
did the,
hole.
he did the bop dance.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Time out. I just
Ain't never been bopped from the dick hole.
Don't
You
I-
had a nigga bop you from the dick hole like, oh, you feel that? Oh, dick hole. Oh. But anyway.
I have never been bopped from the dick hole as an adult. Okay.
I said,
Not
this
that
is
you
my
know
20s. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? She don't know if it's from behind. That nigga might still have them doing.
First of all,
Dick hole, oh. And then he pulled him up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Anyway.
She think I like to fuck naked. No.
Oh, no, you
From
don't.
the dick hole.
Oh, no, you don't. This dick hole pussy right here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
Fuck
gonna
wrong
lie.
with
I
you?
feel like if I feel like dick holes are in boxers though, and I feel like if you
They in
still
all
wear-
draws. They in
all
briefs
draws.
too.
They in briefs.
Not boxer briefs, but regular traditional
Yeah.
briefs.
Oh, they in boxing
They in
briefs too.
boxing
somebody-
briefs.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they
I
is.
got them on right this
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
Yes,
see,
they
he
are.
He know.
I got some proper joints, you know what I'm saying? Slide him over.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Ride him in.
Nah,
You know what I
I'm not
mean?
playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all today. I promise
all.
you, I'm not. I'm not playing with y'all.
So is that bad or like if a woman's wearing panties or a thong and she slide her shit to the side? Is there not a correlation with dick hole sex?
Talk
Something
about
magical
this, guy.
happens
Talk
when she
about
slide
this,
panties to the
guy.
side and you bop through the dick hole.
That get my dick super hard once you slide that shit.
Unless we
Like,
sneaking.
oh.
If we're sneaking, that's cool. But if we're not sneaking, I don't understand the purpose.
Okay.
Listen, it just might be because honestly, the
Maybe he's
purpose
not
could
comfortable
be
with you yet.
The purpose could be. Listen,
He's not comfortable with you.
You
that
could have
fucking
been.
though, right?
You could.
Jesus,
man.
I'm not comfortable doing this, but I'm going to do it.
No, but you can have a moment like, let's say you was, I don't know, in the kitchen.
I mean,
you
speak
know what
from
I'm saying?
experience.
Making some pancakes or something, and you had that little thong probably up your ass. You know what I'm saying? I might want to come up on your ass and just slide him to the side. Go ahead, keep making that shit maple syrup. Maple syrup.
Maple
you know what
syrup.
I'm saying? Get it right. You know
Maple
what I mean?
syrup.
That feels like a reasonable dick hole excuse for
Yeah,
that
I'm
right
saying
there.
exactly.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
it?
that
You
shit
know what I
sound
mean?
dangerous.
That's
You having sex with her over a hot stove or a skillet while
frying
she's trying to
chicken.
make pancakes.
Yelling maple
Exactly.
syrup.
Yelling maple syrup.
This shit
Yelling
over a
maple
griddle. She be
Hot
alright.
ass
You know
griddle.
what I'm saying? Get that shit syrup, bitch. Syrup.
Wow.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
She getting burnt and shit. I bit my elbow.
You be alright, bitch. Shut up. That's part of it. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
part of it?
Exactly.
That's part of it.
Jesus, man.
Okay.
Add to it.
So, which was worse? Your first time or the worst dick you ever gave?
Oh, my first. I can go rip.
You was jackhammering it?
No, because listen, I mean, because I'm gonna say my first wasn't really my first.
It was-
So let me expand. This really wasn't my first. So I'm going to say my first time trying to get yams was absolutely embarrassing because I
Did you
didn't
get
have
them?
no, and I'm gonna explain why. That's why I'm saying this shit was embarrassing. All right, it took round 3 to get that with somebody else who was my first love. Shout out to her, but we ain't going there. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So the first time was like I didn't have a pop truly growing up, and I had cousins and shit like that. But certain things I just wasn't truly comfortable asking yet, so I didn't know how to truly go about using a condom and doing these proper things. So I use like movies and entertainment to try to school.
Movies, you mean porns?
Oh,
you mean
God.
porns?
No, this wasn't no soft porn area yet because I wasn't really watching porn like that back then. I might do an Emmanuel from Prism or some of the movie channel
Okay,
on
all
the
right.
soft porn, but that's about it,
Okay.
man. But I wasn't whacking off. I ain't whack off until my 20s on some real shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Real shit. No bullshit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. I started smoking weed and whacking off in my 20s. I'm crazy. Late bloomer.
Okay,
But
go
anyway,
ahead. Wow.
you know what I'm saying? Real shit. But
Hey, man.
all right, so
Different strokes for different folks.
I was, and oddly enough, I'm watching Def Comedy Jam and some fucking comedian telling a joke, and he said like he left the room to put a condom on. So I thought that was like law, like you leave the room to
Hold on,
put
babe,
the
I'll be
Jimmy on.
right back.
Yeah, I was in that room, ready to go. Left out that room, missed the softy truck, all right, and couldn't get it right, and tried to come back and try to get it right with the John,
No.
and she was just like kind of smirking,
Not with a bag on it.
and then the
Not
next
with the
thing you
bag on it.
know,
It's too late now.
she wound up. This was like 8th grade summer, going into 9th grade. She wound up going.
8th grade?
Yes, it's 8th grade summer, going into 9th grade. So freshman year.
Who you fucking?
That sounds like somebody asked a question who doesn't have a mic. So go ahead, Sleeves. I ain't gonna fuck with TC.
All right,
You fucking.
Damn.
all right,
Breath smell like alcohol.
a lot of it, but So basically, she wound up going to school with one of my homies at the time. And this is the three-way era. I'm taking you back.
Wow.
So my
What you
homie.
want three-way?
Three-way phone calls.
No.
Phone
this
calls.
is why he's not a homie now, and he wasn't. You know, what I mean, you come to find out, he was just on some sucker shit. But he wound up. I guess she told him about my experience. So he calls me, asks me about the joint. I'm like, yeah, man, she was cool, but yeah, I had experience. I'm being honest, like, yeah, man, no, I ain't. You know, I fucked up on that one. And she like, yeah, your little ass couldn't get your fucking dick up. Like, yeah, I'm saying, came in over the three-way, like,
chimed in. She took that shit personal
You know what I'm saying?
because she thought it was her at first.
damn, like
And she
you know-
tried to sabotage the phone call. Like, let's see what type of shit he talked before he know I'm on the line.
Exactly. Yeah, bitch, I ain't get up for you. Good. I got up for who I needed to, bitch.
It wasn't meant
you know
to
what
be.
I'm saying? Exactly.
You ain't deserve this motherfucker. No how.
Exactly. You weren't getting this first nut. Smut. You know what I'm
Okay, all
saying?
right. Okay, we're ending the pod.
man.
Okay, you two, because Sleeves is no longer on the pod. Go ahead,
Yeah.
he's no longer on the pod. We're cutting him off. Go ahead.
Rightfully so.
Thank you.
You're not wrong for that.
So
No, it would have to be the worst time probably.
really,
Because I tell my wife when she get me. Oh no, you won. Nah, you got me that time. You know what I'm saying? So, and you got to chalk it up. And even if you're married, you do kind of take it as a, like, next time. Next time. I got you next time. No, because I don't like taking these L's. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. I guess it boosts her ego. You know what I mean? So whatever. I don't care about her ego.
okay, Ty?
I can remember a time where it was like a real struggle to get hard, and that seemed like a pain in the ass, but I persevered. But it was like real whack, and it took too long, and it was really about like completing the mission, like the whole intimacy level of it
Was out of
the
it.
window.
Was
Like
out- you
now
was
I'm
just
like
humping-
I'm
you
like
was just
fucking
humping with
John
a mission.
Rambo now.
Exactly.
I must maintain this and complete what I know. So
Because it'd be psychological.
Yeah, absolutely.
right, because it like
Yeah,
it didn't stay hard. So now I'm like, well, I have to like think pussy thoughts to get it.
But now
there.
you put
Like,
too much pressure
somehow
on yourself.
I just keep.
You're not
like,
thinking about. You're not thinking
just
about
be
the
like,
bitch you
no.
fucking.
And
He wasn't
no.
thinking about that bitch he was fucking. He's thinking about all other good pussy
Right,
parts.
right. Yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't
at this
about
point-
that bitch he was fucking.
At this
Absolutely.
point, you have opened up the CD spank bank.
Exactly.
You're flipping through pages to try to get that right
Shit,
place
I'm-
to get you to that moment.
I'm fucking kidding right now. You talking
right,
about
anybody?
man, I'm on my
yeah.
old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang.
It was a struggle, but
Do you guys have a spank bank though, like a mental spank bank?
I would think a
Absolutely.
human being has
Okay.
that. If a human being
Absolutely.
spanked, a human being has a bank.
I'm sorry, say it one
If
more
a
time.
human being spanked, a human being has a bank.
Thank you for that clip. Thank you.
got it.
Bars.
Appreciate it.
PodcastBols bars exclusives.
So I want to get into one of the segments we have on the show here. It is called Dirty Definitions. So this is basically when we just talk about different positions or different sexual acts or just things that I might learn throughout the week that I want to share
I
with
eat
the
your
community.
coochie with your legs up.
I'm
Blow
sorry.
up and down. And
If you
in
remind me,
your
we'll
butt.
play that on the way back.
You know what I'm saying? I suck your ass with the draws crossed, them titties and all. Make me climb that wall. You taste so sweet. Anyway, man, Trick Daddy, man, all day long, man. Come on, man. I be your
damn.
player, man. You can pull them bars up, man.
damn.
It's recorded, man. We did a show on it.
That don't make it right.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Continue. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you for that selection,
She
Sleeves.
said dirty definitions, you know. Just went into it. I'm not.
Is that
I'ma
the
let her
name?
talk.
Is that the name of the song?
It's called I Be Your Player. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Exactly. But he starts it off saying, I eat your coochie.
You just said
You
you
want to say the whole thing again?
I'm-
And start,
I
and
just-
start off with him saying, "I eat your coochie."
I was just a little
Let me clear my
confused
throat.
how we got there from Dirty Definitions.
It don't take much.
Okay, all right, cool.
That's all, dickhead.
Not much of a stretch.
So today's dirty definition is a rusty trombone. Do any of you know what that is?
Absolutely not. What the
That
fuck I'm talking
is
about?
when you are getting rimmed and jerked off.
What?
Damn.
What type of shit Sky we into lately? All right. We opening up new doors out this bitch. I'm glad we're here now. Time to find
Because
out.
he knew both
this nigga
things.
Louis
both
Armstrong
acts.
over here. He like Rusty
what I'm saying?
Louis.
I got the answer for 500.
Exactly.
Hold the fuck
With no hezzy neither.
He knew
did
both
that
parts.
shit with no hezzy.
Both
That
parts.
was not a
I got-
Kyrie Strickland or
I
nothing.
got the
Like
answer
that.
for 500.
Swish.
You know what I'm saying? Let me find out Scott Tootin. Let me find out Scott Tootin.
hold on.
When you try to act like he didn't know, but he did know.
Exactly.
I think, if I recall,
Exactly. From back in the day, what had happened?
what
was-
I've heard,
What I
it's
heard.
when
From,
you-
yeah, exactly.
What you don't know is I read it on a fortune cookie.
Exactly.
yeah. That was your fortune, a rusty
Exactly.
trombone.
Exactly, a rusty trombone.
There's this Chinese
I
store
see
on
a
Fifth
rusty
Street.
trombone
All
in
the
your
cookies
future.
got some freak shit on it.
Okay. I would like to know what Chinese store this is because I definitely want some of
We'll
these
talk
fortune
about it
cookies.
this show.
Okay, cool.
That sounds like one of them man lives we was talking about earlier. But anyway,
So he
Ty,
surprisingly,
if you like rusty trombones, that is okay.
You know what I'm saying?
especially
You know
here
what
on
I'm saying?
Chocolate Chip and Sip because
No
we
judgment.
ass over here, so that's fine.
Oh my God.
Not here. I will judge you later outside of this zone.
I won't. It's a no judgment zone.
I respect that.
But he was
I'm gonna judge you when we get home.
pretty close. So it is a man with an erection stands with his legs slightly apart while his partner kneels behind him, licking his anus, the rusty part, while simultaneously reaching around to the aforementioned erection to perform a hand job, the trombone part.
That's what I said.
So yeah, that's what I said. I just gave the long, lengthy
Yeah,
definition.
wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I gotta
but
take my fake friends
Very
off.
different from the Blumpkin.
very different from the pumpkin. Very different from the pumpkin.
All right. They are not speaking my language right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Stop here for it, brother.
Not speaking my language.
Stop.
Bonus
For
points.
once, we on the same page, my nigga.
Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's
nothing
going
about
on
that.
right now. I don't know where I am.
And
All right.
I thought I was a freak.
I thought I
motherfucker,
knew
too.
this guy.
I guess I'm not.
I guess I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
for bonus
damn.
points and to win a chocolate chip and sip sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do for a sticker?
Yeah.
God
We're-
damn.
we're-
It's like a Klondike bar, but different.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
I know.
What is the definition of a blumpkin?
So, peel back the curtain. The first time I heard about a Blumpkin, which is odd and crazy as shit, it was a story, a wrestling story,
nigga sweat.
and
Look at
Andre the Giant had it done to him.
Well, I gotta know what it is now. What the hell is a
But
blumpkin?
first of all, before you say that, I just want to say, Skyrie is now the coolest nigga on your pod. I'm sorry.
God damn.
He's definitely, if
There's
he
some-
knows
there's
what
some-
the
there's
fuck
some truth there.
a rusty trombone and a blumpkin is,
Right.
this nigga's pretty
A
cool.
Blumpkin
I should have known about a
is
pumpkin head. About a pumpkin head.
when you are getting sucked off while you're taking a shit.
Damn.
Andre the Giant.
Damn.
First motherfucker.
And he used to take crazy shits, right? He
Right.
couldn't
I mean,
even.
he's a
They
giant.
didn't even have toilets his size.
Exactly.
Didn't he
This
have
is
this shit
all true.
like in tubs?
Yeah.
in Japan,
So
yes.
he's taking the most massive shit.
and getting loved the right way.
Yo, that is wild.
That is disgusting.
That is
Life
crazy.
comes at you
Wait,
fast.
Dan, you had a blumpkin?
No.
Oh,
I just
shit.
wanted to point out because we talked about this, I think, last week.
Wow.
Andre the Giant's penis size is 13 and a half inches long.
Flaccid?
Erect.
Oh,
But
Jesus Christ.
Flaccid
Either
was
way.
9.
So that's hanging
Oh
off
my
the
God.
toilet. You don't have to worry about
Hell yeah.
any, touching the bowl or anything. You just wow. Yeah.
Different now, though.
Sit down, bitch.
Oh my God.
Kneel down.
But I just can't get over the whole getting your dick
we just
sucked
go
while
back
you
for a
taking a
second?
shit.
One
That-
second.
that-
Hold on 1 second.
Piece of Andre.
Them sensations don't mix.
At
I feel
all.
like that's
That's what I was
wild to
gonna
me.
ask.
Like,
No. There's
nah,
nothing
like,
about me taking
I don't know if I
this
could
shit.
be. How would you be comfortable? I don't know. Yeah, that's just weird, man.
Do that shit though. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Baby, second. Oh.
I didn't say I condoned it. I just know the definition.
No,
You
I
know,
hear that.
mean?
Like, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
No.
I think that from
No.
a woman's perspective, unless you're into scat play, I don't know how you will be
Right.
able
I guess
to.
maybe that's your thing. If you like shit and sex,
Everybody got a hobby.
Yeah,
you know.
it's true.
Yo, y'all,
that's your
hey,
twist.
that's why I come here for, man, to get educated. All right.
Here to help
So,
brother.
in the last several minutes, I have got educated on a couple of terms.
What are some things that you've learned so far?
What was it called? What was
Rusty
that?
trombone?
Yeah, that's wild, out of pocket. But I've seen that scrolling through porn
Mm-hmm.
with niggas doing that. So I guess that's what that's called now, the trombone ball.
Rusty trombone.
All right, rusty ball.
I mean, but like, so the woman would be performing this.
No, I know.
Okay, because I just feel like we're always using these.
No,
male
absolutely,
we're clear
no.
there.
See,
Well,
when
I
it
mean,
comes-
there are many genres where it's not always.
So
the
hold
woman,
up.
but I'm just.
Is it the fact? Is he like the woman, like with his legs up,
No. So basically,
or is he standing over with his ass tooted?
he.
player's choice, right? However, whatever floats your boat.
Right.
I feel like he's standing over with his ass tooted, like Hobby would be knocking my shorty off from the back. Now I'm taking that position as a man. Personally,
But
I have a problem with
He could
that.
never have a rusty trombone done to him because he
You don't
bumped
like-
through the dick hole.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
See what I'm saying? So he got that rear barrier.
Lifetime protection. That's
Exactly.
smart.
Exactly. See how it come together?
not LPG.
See how I come together?
Yeah.
Then the Blumpkin,
I have my friends
the Blumpkin
Right.
is absolutely out of pocket.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
that's
just wild.
absolutely
Okay.
out of pocket.
That's really just when you must be coked out of your mind, living a crazy life.
You're a special kind of go-getter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You-
you are
you-
overindulging
you-
in
you-
everything
Yeah.
if you getting Blumpkins.
Yeah.
So, Tyree, you like your ass ate?
No, I'm not into anything going in my
just
canals
knowledgeable.
personally. Yeah.
What about a rim job?
No, it don't.
No.
No,
He said no. I said no.
right.
No means no, goddammit.
Nothing ass related. Damn.
That's not a source of comfort for me.
Okay.
But,
It's
you
not
know,
for
like I said,
everybody.
everybody got
This shit
Everything
is
ain't for
awkward.
I feel like I would like lay in the fetal after it happened. Like, what I'm supposed to do after that? Like, I'm not. No,
I'm definitely not kissing you. Get the fuck out my face.
Wait, hold on. That's a good point though. So
transition
I
to
feel
ass to mouth.
Hell no.
I
What's
think
wrong with you?
that's a common narrative. Like, yo, if you eat my ass, I'm not kissing you, right? But why y'all can eat our ass and then expect us to kiss you?
Because your ass should be clean.
I'm sorry.
Damn. So you already going into sex? Oh, I don't care. Let me just go in here with my dirty ass.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got dirty ass.
Now, personally, I'm gonna eat ass when you coming fresh out that shower.
That's the only time you eat
You know what I'm
ass.
saying? I prefer.
You ain't never ate no pussy and slipped up on some ass?
Not if I ain't want to.
Y'all girls.
Yeah, no, not if I ain't want to. I control if I want to eat that asshole. All right, I do.
Yeah, right.
All right, I know where my mouth.
I
and
have
my
the power
tongue is.
here.
All right, I'm looking
Okay.
at this.
Your
shit.
mouth, your choice.
You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Like, no.
Now I feel like it has to be your mouth, your choice. Because that shit was hilarious too. Your mouth,
Absolutely.
your choice.
That's good.
I eat an asshole, but that shit about to be fresh on out, and then it's good to go. But other than that, no.
Is this sober or drunk? Do the barriers change
I ain't
if
never
you're
been that
sober or
drunk.
drunk?
How you get that fucked up?
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
no.
eat some dirty ass.
No, it don't. It really
But
don't.
just
change.
because she was not fresh out the shower doesn't mean she isn't dirty.
No, get all that, but no. When it comes to listen, I'm not with pussy eating. We can go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, baby. But no, when it comes to that ass, though. You got to be bubbled up and you know what I'm saying? And
I need some
fresh on-
suds.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And now we good to go. Now we
Where them
can
suds
lift
at? No,
up
no, I
on
ain't
that
doing that.
ass. Other than that, no.
Okay.
I'm cool.
okay.
Yeah, ass eating session. That has to be something you got to prep for.
Exactly.
I've learned so
Did you
much.
say no, nigga? No.
I've learned so much with you guys today.
We're here to.
And that's what I learned this week. So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to promote anything that you wanted to, the podcast boards, the merch, wherever your links are, what the case may be.
Well, first, we want to first and foremost thank you.
Yes.
You know, for having us here. You know what I'm saying? To talk our shit because, of course, we appreciated you coming when you did for our V-Day recap show. You know what I'm saying? And talked a lot of shit about, you know, different things. That was truly lovely. And in that, you know, we're about less than a month away from a big thing called the
Talk to him.
the Roots Picnic.
Oh, we didn't talk about it here today. Yes.
2022. And with that being said, the PodcastBols is on that joint, right? You know what I'm
On
saying?
what joint? Tell us again. What joint is it? Which one?
The Roots Picnic 2022. All right. Podcast stage. Yeah, the balls is in that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because we everywhere.
Everywhere.
But there's a special announcement today. You know, it's only right. We can't just be the boys up there just talking at the Roots Picnic and all these lovely fucking women and ladies gonna be out there. We got to have a lady that talk that shit. So yeah, why wouldn't it be chocolate chip and motherfucking sip in the building? You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I'm saying? So you dig? That's all. Things is going on out here. The fucking takeover is real. You understand? Excuse me. So anyway, man, that's all.
And chocolate.
Yes.
And sip at the Roots Picnic, y'all.
Yes.
2022 come through. You know what I mean?
June
4th
we
and
take
5th,
that as a
right?
yes.
Yes, I think. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for sharing. your
Damn, she said I
platform
do.
with me.
I feel, you know what I'm saying? I feel.
I'm be real with y'all. I do, but if y'all, you know, y'all want more lessons on the Blumpkin or eating ass, y'all just let me know. I'll do that for y'all.
I've had enough. I've had my fill on
You sure?
Blumpkins.
You've educated me
Yeah.
quite well.
You want to talk some more about
I
red
mean, if
lights?
I have any questions, I'll just ask this guy.
Listen, because he the fucking goat. This nigga's a silent assassin. Can we talk about Tyree for a minute?
Let me tell you about a Blumpkin.
I'm here.
Damn. Okay.
But you know, that's that Gemini in him. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Man.
Well, excuse me,
so
Skyrie.
whack.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing.
He's well rounded.
So, what's up with the merch? What's up with where can we hear you guys podcast? What's all that stuff about?
Go ahead, Sleeves. Do your thing.
Ah, man, listen.
Talk to him.
Once again, Sleeves the Hustler. You know what I'm saying? With my man, Staff, aka Brother Byron, the
Ooh,
militant
show
one.
my man Staff.
You
Show
know
my
what
man
I'm
Staff
saying?
while he talking.
Exactly, the militant one. All right, he never smiles, and he's always happy. All right, and my man over in the cuts, Ty, aka Skyrie. You know what I'm saying? You see the Inspector Gadget bucket. Keep chilling, like fuck it. It ain't about nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing out here, and where you can catch us, you know, everywhere that there's a platform, the balls is there. You know, like YouTube. Please come through and subscribe. We need y'all niggas. But anyway, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh.
Twitter, you know, all those jazzy things, man.
TikTok.
Come
We on
through.
TikTok too now.
TikTok too. We TikToking on there too.
Oh, the Roots Picnic.
The Roots Picnic, but also don't get it twisted, man. If you've seen every podcast boy here, they got a flavorful lay on. You know what I'm saying? And you can cop up all day. DM us on the gram, holla at us, man, and we got you. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. Pleasure to be here.
Now, I'm not sure what the audio sounds like, but hopefully you won't be able to hear this nigga screaming in the background the whole fucking episode. But I wanted to give him a chance to say something. See, you can't be nice to niggas. I was just about to give him a chance.
That bottle was full when you showed up.
I just want to give TC a chance to say whatever he needs to say. Come on, stupid.
Follow us, Podcast Boys. My man Sleeves, my man Star, my man
On the
Tom
mic,
Ray.
on the mic.
Y'all can hear me. I'm not normally on the camera, but
Talk wherever you want to talk, Tom. Wherever you want to talk.
Tomas, Sombrero Tomas tonight.
Sombrero, Cinco de Mayo. Listen, come shout us out. Roots Picnic.
2022.
Got Stormy P in the building.
Give him one more Cinco de Mayo, Ricky Kiki.
Day Mayo
All
love.
right. Listen,
Shout out to Tri-Jam, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The good brothers in here, man. Both of them, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man.
Thank y'all for
Always,
having
you know
us.
what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Yes,
You
yes,
dig?
yes. And don't forget to check these guys out at the Roots Picnic June 4th. Get your tickets now. Also, May 20th. Make sure you guys come on out and check out Chocolate Chip and Sip Live.
Yeah.
Follow us on the gram. Absolutely right.
And you on that Roots Picnic too, so come on out,
Yes, come see me
everybody.
on the
Yeah,
Roots
dig?
Picnic.
Yeah, so
Yes.
check us out.
Check us out. Check
exactly.
out. Yeah. Follow us on the gram at Stormy P, PEA, at Chocolate Chip and Sip, at the
Podcast Boys all day long, at Sleeves the Hustler, at Stop Sharif, at Skyreed215, and at Mighty Dread. What's good?
That's
You know what I'm
absolutely
saying?
right. Y'all want to say something before we go?
Nah, he said everything, man.
Yeah, we let Sleep
He,
say
like,
it.
he wraps it
okay.
up. He brings
All
it
right.
in and he wraps it up.
That's all,
Cool,
man.
cool. Before we get out of here, I just want to let you guys know Blumpkins is not a food. We love you and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Hey.
It's gonna be made.